So, right away, while I'm rambling and gathering my thoughts and landing myself, start doing all the things, yeah? The arriving, the looking around if you need to, the finding your seat, so the foundation of your shape, connection to earth, do all that. A measure of balance, of center, whatever you can manage at this point of your day, this time of the week, this point in your life. How grounded, how balanced, how centered can you be simply with the flip of a switch? Yeah? Or a little bit of a wiggle maybe. So deep into the earth and then lifted, lengthened, energized, electrified, like Ryan likes to say. Straight up. Right? This calling from above. Reach for it. Up through the crown, the back, the top of the head. Shoulders back and down, chin in and down slightly. Turn to the breathing if you haven't already. It doesn't have to be manipulated or managed yet. Maybe it's just a handful of natural breaths that you just tune into, observe, or feel. It's your chance to maybe listen to the wind a little bit. And I can't say for sure, but it's a pretty good chance that you're going through as much change and uncertainty and shifting as myself and everyone else. Me, I've had the kids home for 6 months. We've had a 6-month March break. They go back to school tomorrow. It's a big deal. And these type of big deal shifts are happening constantly these days, yeah. So maybe that's going on for you too. And I think when we really dive into that energy, we realize that everything, almost everything, most things, are in a constant state of flux, of change, of shift, of evolution, of even revolution. The world is spinning around us. Not just around us, but our own bodies, our hearts, our minds, the subtle energies, spinning, shifting, rising and falling. Keep breathing. And with the speed that our culture, our society is going at these days, it's no wonder that almost all of us are suffering, probably at all levels, a little bit. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. The ancient yogis gave us a way through, gave us a way to move through it all. And it's by finding that thing that is constant, unchanging, real. And it's there as we peel back and peel back and peel back, we find it. We need to find it again and again and again before we trust it, recognize it, step into it. I don't know about you, a little bit, But that's the thrust of my practice, my efforts. Is to dive deep enough, to get high enough, to recognize that thing, that truth. And to establish myself firmly within it, identify with it, operate from it. Aligned with that truth, I have weathered storms that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Not that I have any. So let's go there together. Maybe you want to bring your hands together, your thumbs the center of your heart. Let's go there together, to that truth. That unchanging, deepest, highest reality. I like to call it home, like my teacher Ram Dass did. Take a moment here. Set your own intention. Make it a word, make it a phrase, make it a prayer. Just be open, be receptive, make that the intention. Say, I don't know, but I'm here to find out. Let's do that together. We'll continue with the sound of 3 ohms. Join me, let it wash over you, hum, chant in your head, whatever turns you on. Wherever you are, exhale completely, go all the way to empty. Take a unified breath, so a full breath in together. And together a complete breath all the way out. If you're inclined, when you're ready, 3 ohms, inhale. If you haven't already, when it's time, a few more moments here to really turn that Ujjayi breath on, or stay with it if it's already going. Maybe 3 or 4 or 5 rounds, depending on length. Longest inhale, little sip at the top to top up, pause, and a complete exhale, the longest exhale possible. At the bottom, exhale that much more. Be empty for just a moment, maybe longer. And then ride that wave all the way back to the top. Inhale, fill up. And again, pour it all back out. At least 2 more rounds like that. It's this wave that we're going to ride. We'll move within it. And it'll get us there. All the way to empty. Stay longer if you need. When you're ready, in your way, we're going to continue standing. So if you need to wake your legs up, do that. If it's a child's pose, a cat-cow, a forward fold, a squat, whatever the dance needs to be, do it now. Find your way to your feet when it's time, when you're ready. And even at your feet, maybe you keep dancing a little bit, swinging, walking, swaying, bopping. Still breathing. We'll meet in Tadasana, in that mountain pose. The feet can be apart, maybe eventually they come together. They're grounded, the toes are spread, the arch is lifted, the heels press. Up into the legs, they grip evenly. Turn the legs on, plug the tail, level the waist. Keep lifting. Lift the back body first. Ribs off the hips. Side bodies lengthen right up into the armpits. Lift the upper back, the back of the head. Shoulders roll, hands to the side of the body. Stretch the arms maybe. Already straightening, reaching with the fingers for the floor. Head planted neatly on top. Deep Ujjayi breath. A few simple vinyasas here. Checking with the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the spine. Exhale completely, go all the way to empty. As you inhale, the arms lift. Inhale, keep the ribs lifted. Lift the arms. Lift the shoulders, keep the head down, lace the fingers, turn the palms, press and stretch. And as you exhale, you release your arms. Long breath, slow movement, all the way back down to the side body. Do that again. Your breath, wait for it. As you inhale, your arms lift. At the top, lace, turn the palms, and really stretch here. From deep in the earth, high into the sky, wait for your exhale, not my cue, and release your arms. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Empty for a moment. Again like that. Inhale, arms lift. Ribs lift. Lengthen the spine, turn the palms, press here. Exhale, stay. Plug the tail, front ribs in, go all the way to empty. Inhale, get even longer, reach even higher. Press down, reach up. Stay one more time. Exhale, go all the way to empty. Legs strong, spine long. Inhale, really stretch. Make the arms sing a little bit. And as you exhale, nice and smooth, release the arms. Perfect. We'll get right into those shoulder rotations. Yeah. Inhale, arms float up. Lace and press at the top. As you exhale, soften to arch the spine a little. Drop the hands, sweep the arms forward, shoulder height, palms up, spine upright, head down, lungs empty. Your breath, inhale, arms to the side and up. Lift, lace, press, stretch. And as you exhale, the arms release forward, palms down, shoulder height, sweep open. Little bounce here. Yeah. Shoulder blades moving towards each other, squeeze, inhale, come back. Arms forward, lift up, lace and press and stretch. And as you exhale, release the arms. Keep the legs on, the ribs lifted, the head down, go to empty. Twice more like that, follow your breath. Arms lift as you inhale. As you exhale, we sweep, soften, arch, upright, head down, palms empty. Inhale to the side and up. Lace and stretch. As you exhale, release the arms forward, shoulder height, palms down, sweep open. Shoulder blades squeezing behind you, stretch the chest. Inhale, come forward, lift the arms up, lace and stretch. As you exhale, release the arms. One more round. Inhale, arms lift, head down. Stretch here. And as you exhale, we're arching, dropping the hands, sweeping the arms forward, palms up, shoulder height, arms straight, empty. Inhale the arms to the side, lift them up, stretch the top. Exhale, release the arms forward, palms down, shoulder height, and sweep open, one smooth motion. Exhaling, empty here. The inhale brings the arms forward, lift up, lace and stretch. Exhale, release your arm. Take a breath here. If you need to move, then move, but make sure you need to. Make it mindful, not mindless. Make it intentional, not habit or habitual. There you go. One more simple vinyasa, side stretch. Inhale, arms lift up. Lace the top, turn the palms. And as you exhale, look forward, tip over to the right, push the hips to the left. Just touch it for a moment. Inhale, back up to center. Lifting. Exhale, over to the left. Push the hips right, right shoulder back, arms straight. Inhale, back to center, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, again, over to the right. This time stay. Stay 2 breaths. Left shoulder back, lengthen as you inhale. Deepen as you exhale. One more breath here. Counterbalance, push the hips away. There you go, and then come back as you inhale. And as you exhale, over to the left. Simple, your breath, move within it. 2 here, full breath in. Complete breath out, keep the right shoulder back. 1 more breath, send the hips left, right. Exhale completely, go to empty. Use the inhale to come back all the way up, stretch here, be here for a moment. And as you exhale, release the arms. Real simple. And again, if you can resist the impulse to react or fidget, great. If you can't, great. Just observe it all, watch it all. Right? Fall behind a little bit. Keep breathing. Top of your mat, if you're not there already. Tadasana, mountain pose, exhale. Next inhale, we reach the arms up again. This time, look up. Maybe the palms come together, stretch here, strong legs, long spine, keep both, and as you exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale to lengthen, lift halfway. Exhale to fold again, go all the way to empty. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. Exhale, stand tall. Take a few breaths here. There we go. Come back, mountain pose. Exhale completely. Or if you're in down dog, stay in down dog. If you're in up dog, go to down dog. Did you guys lose me for a sec? Okay. Oh, I'm muted. Well, that's fun. I've been on such a roll with Zoom for so long. There you go. Find your way back, mountain pose. I know all of you know this stuff, so if it does cut out again, just keep rolling like you did. Exhale completely. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, you dive forward, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Set the hands to the floor and step back. Maybe go right back to down dog. I know some of you were back bending already, but maybe we go straight to down dog. And take our time with it. Right? This is one of those shapes, right, that, for me at least, has changed and shifted and grown and spoken to me and taught me so much throughout the years. Right? Think about the hands, think about the feet. And the support system, the arms, the legs. Right? When I got my arms straight in down dog, the whole thing changed. And the same with the legs. When my legs went straight and strong here, right? Energized and clear, the whole thing changed. So find the hands, the feet, the arms, the legs. And you can play with it if you need to. Right? Looking for length through the spine, lifting the hips further from the wrist. Really push the front of the mat away from you. Again, there's such a wide spectrum of experience here. You do what you need to do. Anytime it's a rest, you take a rest. If you want to stand on your hands, stand on your hands. Downward facing dog. Exhale completely. One more breath here. Full breath in. And a complete breath out. And if you're inclined, next inhale brings you forward to a high plank. And maybe you spend a couple breaths here, right? Making sure you're long enough, you're dynamically connected to the floor, like push the floor away from you through the hands and the feet. Draw the front ribs in, legs are strong. Inhale, lengthen. And with control, as you exhale, knees might drop first, lower all the way to the floor. Just one back bend here. Inhale, hips stay on the floor, lengthen, lift the front body, roll the shoulders, maybe lift the gaze. And as you exhale, release, push back knees, tuck toes, downward facing dog. And then we'll come forward again. Inhale, come back to that high plank. You can skip this anytime. Exhale, you might lower to the floor again, or maybe you hover halfway, lower, chaturanga place. Wait for your inhale wherever you go, and lengthen, lift within it. All the way to full, don't rush here. Be there for a moment, and it's your exhale that guides you back, downward facing dog. Those are the options. You do what you need. Rest anytime. Couple more breaths here, down dog. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Soften the knees, look forward as you inhale, travel, step or float. Lengthen as you arrive. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, rise. Reach out, reach up. Press down, stretch high. Exhale, release the arms, stand tall. I want to leave you to one round on your own, right? As it should be. One full round, Surya Namaskar A, follow your breath, you go. Maybe 3 breaths in down dog, or child's pose, or handstand, or run to the bathroom. I don't know. What do you need? All the way back to Tadasana. Follow your breath. We'll meet there. All right. Maybe the feet come together, right? We'll stay in Utkatasana maybe a little bit longer than we want to. We'll play with it a bit first. Feet together if you're inclined. Exhale completely here. We'll keep the head down again. Inhale, float the arms up. Lift the ribs, lift the arms, lace and press. And then as you exhale, you sit. And it might just be a little bit, maybe just a few inches, maybe a little bit more, maybe more still, right? Maybe there's a bit of a bounce, or even a bit of a ski of the knees, or rock back and forth, right? How low can you go, right? That's the question. Knees squeezing, find your depth. Lift the navel, lift the heart. Straighten the arms, take them back a little if you can. Exhale completely. We'll pulse a few times. Inhale, straighten the legs, press straight up. And as you exhale, sit down. A little more, or a lot, you choose. Again, inhale, straighten, lengthen, press. And as you exhale, you sit. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Stay. Stay 2 breaths. Lengthen, lift the heart, stretch the arms. Exhale completely. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, stretch and straighten again, all the way up. And as you exhale, dive forward, nice and smooth, all the way up and down. Inhale to lengthen. Set the hands, and you do you. Straight to down dog or to your push-up. Find a back bend, join us in down dog when you're ready. Awesome. Open up, lengthen. Exhale all the way back, downward facing dog. And we'll play a little bit. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Stay here for a few breaths. Push the front of the mat away from you, really lengthen. You can bend the knee and open the hip if you want to circle or stretch a little. There you go. Or skip it all together. Nice. 1 more breath. Exhale completely. Come back to center. Drop that right hip again. Lengthen through the right leg. Inhale. And then it's knee towards the face as you exhale, rocking forward a little bit, squeezing in, breath out. Inhale, lengthen up and back again. Reach that right leg to the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, again, rocking forward, squeezing in, all the way empty. Again, up and back, 1 more time, this leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze in. Stay here for 1 breath. Inhale, puff up. Exhale, squeeze out. On empty, look forward. Step the right foot, top of the mat. Yeah? Keep that left knee up. Make sure you're on train tracks, not a tight rope. Right? Nice long, wide lunge. A couple of blocks might come in handy under the hands, or you just tent the fingers. Find square and level and long. Perfect. We'll pulse a little bit here too. Right? A little bit of this today. Exhale completely. As you inhale, drop the hips, right knee forward, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, we're going to work the right leg towards straight. Lift the left heel, drop the head, arch the spine. Inhale, lengthen again. Find a nice long lunge. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. And again, as you exhale, straightening the right leg, rounding in, folding towards it. 1 more time like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lifting the hips, curling in, drop the head, lift the left heel. Inhale, come back to a nice long neutral lunge. Find your connection to the earth, and then stand up, right, into this high lunge. Find your balance. So use your gaze, right? Fix it somewhere that's not moving. Hips are square and level. You can soften the left knee a little bit to square the hips. Plug the tail frontwards in. Hands can stay on the hips. They can come together at the heart. Right? If you want to challenge balance, you can reach the arms up, maybe lace the fingers, turn the palms. Okay, we're going to pulse again. Exhale completely here, go to empty. As you inhale, lower the left knee towards the floor. Don't touch, just hover. And as you exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, work the right leg towards straight. Lift the left heel, stretch up. And as you exhale, find the lunge again. Couple more times. Inhale, left knee bends a little or a lot. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, straighten the right, lengthen up. Exhale, find the lunge. 1 more time. Inhale, knee lowers. Exhale, left leg straightens. Inhale, right leg straightens. Exhale, find the lunge. Inhale, nice long breath here. And as you exhale, lower the hands to the floor. Step back and do you. Go straight to down dog or cycle through. Open up. And then press all the way back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Yeah? So rest if you need. Stay if you can. Play if you like. Exhale completely. 1 more breath here. All the way out. Other side. Left leg lifts, inhale. And again, a few breaths. What do you need? Right? Lengthening, pressing into the floor, or opening the hips, or maybe just staying down dog. And another breath or two. There, open it up. Exhale completely. Next inhale, maybe to come back to square, to center, really reach that left leg. And you know the drill. Knee to nose or forehead. Exhaling, rock forward, squeeze in. Your breath, inhale, lengthen up and back. Be here, full. Wait for the exhale and squeeze in. Twice more. Squeeze the breath out, knee towards the face. One more time, lengthen, lift, reach. Exhale, squeezing, last time, but stay here, one breath. Squeeze the knee in. As you inhale, puff up a little. Exhale, squeeze it out. And then on empty, look forward, step the left foot to the left hand. Right? And this can all be done with the right knee down, of course it can, but maybe it stays high, the feet are hips width, nice long lunge. Find support for the hands, either tenting the fingers or using the blocks. There you go. Same pulse. Exhale completely here, 3 times. Inhale, lengthen, right? Lift the heart, lift the gaze. And then exhale and work the left leg towards straight. Round in, drop the head. Twice more. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, rounding in, lift the hips, drop the head. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to this long lunge. Find your earth. Grounded, balanced, stand up. Right? The hands might stay on the hips. Find a drishti to help with balance. Fix on the floor out in front of you. Maybe together with the heart. Maybe you reach up if you really want to challenge it. Exhale completely here, 3 times. Inhale, right knee lowers a little or a lot. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale, straighten the left leg, lengthen up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lower the knee. Exhale, stretch the leg. Inhale, lengthen, lift the right heel high. Exhale, lunge again. One more time. Back to that lunge, one breath here. Inhale, maybe open it up. And as you exhale, hands down, step back, and do your thing. Follow your breath. Downward facing dog. Three breaths here. Two more. One breath. On empty, soften the knees, look forward as you inhale, travel, step or float, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. We're going to stay in a standing forward fold here. Like I said, you can't count on anything, not even Zoom. It's always shifting, right? But the breath and your center, we can count on all that. Yeah, top of the mat. Exhale completely. Wait for you to catch up. One full breath here together. Full breath in. Complete breath out. And we'll keep flowing. Inhale, reach out, reach up, and stretch. Exhale, dive forward and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Set the hands. We'll go straight back to a downward facing dog as we exhale. One breath here, full breath in. Complete breath out. On empty, step the right foot to the right thumb. Turn the left heel in, the back foot's at an angle. Lunge into the right leg. As you inhale, stand up, build up towards that warrior one shape. Reach up, maybe look up. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. 5 breaths here. Outer edge, left foot pressing. Left leg strong. Grip that back leg. There. Right hip back, left hip forward. Tail plugged. Front ribs drawn in. Stretch straight up. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Maybe lunge a little bit deeper from the outer edge of that left foot. Nice, Debs. 1 more breath. Exhale. Now as you inhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the hands down to the hips. We want the hips squared forward now. So maybe that left foot steps wider, even further forward. Both feet planted, big toe mounds especially. Back heel connected, legs strong. Inhale, lift the chest, maybe the gaze, roll the shoulders. And as you exhale, keep all that and fold forward. Drawing the right hip back, left hip in. At your end, when you can, release the hands, right? If you can't reach the floor, hopefully you have a couple blocks. If you don't have the blocks, a chair will do, right? You can always soften that front knee a little bit. All right, keep breathing, right? Use the breath. Inhale to find some length. Exhale to fold deeper. Jessica, lift your right hip up and back and roll your left hip forward and in. Yes, that direction, even more, exactly. Even more, keep working that way. That's perfect. Yeah, big toe mounds pressing. Front leg straight if you can, Debs. Strong, not locked out, but strong. Yeah, a couple more breaths here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, deepening. How about 1 more breath? Full breath in. Complete breath out. A little shift from here. Inhale, lengthen, lift out of the fold a little bit. We're going to take the left hand across the body to the right foot or outside the right foot. We take the right palm flat to the sacrum or the lower back. So we twist this place. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward, draw the right hip back. And as you exhale, we're turning to the right. Yeah? Maybe a little, maybe more. Use that right shoulder blade if you can to turn the chest even further. Back heel connected, legs strong, spine long. Still breathing. If it works, maybe you reach the right arm up. Right? Parivrita, Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Used to be my enemy, now it's my best friend. Right? Inhale, lengthen the heart forward, draw the right hip back, and as you exhale, turn a little bit more to the right. Use that right shoulder blade. 2 more breaths here. How about 1 more? Full breath in. Complete breath out. And then use your inhale to break the pose. Inhaling, look down, hands down. Step left foot back, step right foot back. And as you exhale, either straight to down dog or do your push-ups. Here to open up as you inhale. We'll meet you in down dog as we exhale. All right, just 1 breath here. Full breath in. Complete breath out. On empty, left foot forward, right heel turns in, set the foundation, lunge into left leg. When you're ready, and inhale to stand up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Yeah, make the shifts in the feet. Right? You're never stuck where you are. You can always roll with it, shift it, reassess. Right? Use the breath. Keep it alive. Don't get stuck or rigid. Right? Yoga's not hard. We make it hard. A little bit deeper as you exhale. Inhale to find length. That back leg is strong. The spine electric. Exhaling completely. 2 more breaths. Right? Towards that full shape today. Yeah, full breath in. Complete breath out. Arms straighten. Really reach. There you go. Exhale completely. And you can stay longer if you like. Maybe the next inhale, just straighten the left leg. Bring the hands to the hips. Same little shift. That back foot maybe needs to go wider or further forward. Hips squared now, tail plugged, feet planted, legs strong. Inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, folding over that left leg. So right away, Jessica, left hip back, right hip forward. Yeah, exactly. As you're going, keep that and fold. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Keep going. Right? Yeah, the hands come down when you can. To the floor, the block, or even the shin. Bruce, I think you could probably do with a chair. If you had a chair somewhere in the room to come even higher, that might be a perfect height for you for next time. Yeah. Left hip drawing back, right hip rolling forward. You're good, brother. Keep going. Keep breathing. Legs are strong, spine is long. Couple more breaths. Or Bruce, even next time, look at me for a sec. Next time, come to a wall. And push the wall away from you as you work the legs. This is a perfect place for you. Yeah, awesome. Okay, 1 more breath. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, lengthen out of the pose a little. Right hand across the body to the foot, outside the foot to the block. Left hand to the lower back or sacrum. Inhale, heart reaches forward, left hip back. Exhale, turn to the left. Beautiful. And just keep doing that. The gaze can be forward or down. Maybe take the neck out of it and use that left shoulder instead. Maybe you reach the left arm up. Maybe you then look up. Yeah. Spiraling into this. It's opening to the left, Bruce. Right hand across the body. Yeah, there you go. It's a revolve triangle, exactly. Keep your left hand on your lower back though, Bruce. There, exactly. Beautiful. Couple more breaths here. Full breath in. Complete breath out. 1 more. Exhale. Be patient. Use the next inhale to break the pose. Look down, hands down. Step right foot back, step left foot back. Straight to down dog, through your push-up. What do you need? Open up as you inhale. Press back as you exhale. All right. From down dog, right into it. Inhale, we come forward to a high plank. We lower the knees. And then lower the elbows. So the elbows are below the shoulders. And then lift the knees back up. Right? Because we love a nice forearm plank in the middle of our week. The knees can stay down, of course. Right? Breathing, maybe get longer, stronger in the legs. Draw the front ribs in. See if you can soften the jaw. Soften the gaze, soften the judgment. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. How about 3 more breaths here, right? You can lift the knees up if they're down. We'll pretend you did it the whole time. 2 more breaths. How about 1 more? Exhale. And then as you inhale, lower the knees, lower the hips. Take the elbows wide. If you need to turn a cheek and rest for a few moments, do that. Might be nice to rock the hips from side to side a little bit. There you go. Okay. And then from here, we're going to take the arms long beside us and bring the forehead straight down to the floor. Okay? So you can have the hands beside you, palms up or palms down, or maybe you lace the fingers together behind you. Feet together, legs together. Exhale completely here. Just one round, right? Inhale, roll the shoulders to lift the chest, to lift the head, right? Exhale here. Inhale, lift the legs. Maybe you can keep the feet down or you lift the legs as well, the knees, the thighs if you can. How about 5 breaths? And if you want to play with it a little bit, maybe you lift the right heel a couple inches and then lift the left heel to meet it. And then lift the left heel a couple inches and lift the right heel to meet it. Do that again. Lift everything up. Lift, lift, lift. Stay here 1 breath. Exhale patiently. You can stay longer, or as you inhale, release slowly all the way down. Maybe turn the other cheek and just land. Take a few breaths here. You got it. And again, maybe rocking the hips a little from side to side. And then when you're ready, we're simply going to flip over onto our back. As you arrive on your back, it might be nice to draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug, a squeeze, a little rock, a little roll. In my practice these days, I'm inclined towards one back bend. And I find what works for me on that day, and I stay. Right? So you might flip around and come up on your knees and play with camel or Ustrasana. Maybe you stay on your back and plant your feet to the floor, and you have choice. You can keep the shoulders down, lift the hips up for that low bridge, or plant the hands by the ears, plant the feet firmly in the ground. Don't wait too long. When you're ready, lift and lengthen. Yeah, whatever your tricks are these days. Blocks between the knees or under the sacrum. Come to a wall. Yeah, you can press your perfect, Jessica. Straighten the legs. And just like in down dog, if you're up in that full wheel, the day you get those arms really straight, the whole pose changes. And if the shoulders are still on the floor, the chin's moving away from the chest towards the chin, right? And maybe you work the shoulders a little bit deeper. Right? Yeah, exactly, Bruce. Nice. Right? And then you find that spot. It's sustainable, like our whole practice. And maybe you stay. What if I said 10 more breaths? Right? You can count those. I trust you to count to 10. If you want to stay longer, if you want to come out earlier, you could break this up into 2 or 3 back bends if you like. You could play with variations. Legs might lift one at a time. Yeah, you can play with that, Susan. That's perfect. Yeah, nice. I'll let you off easy. We'll say that's 5. How about 5 more? Time to come out and come back in, or double down and stay. And stay. Three more. Keep going for it. Lengthen, lift the front body. come all the way out. Yeah, you can play with the drop backs too, Jessica. Find neutral once you come out. Right? So maybe the knees go together, the feet go wide, stay right there, Debs, until the lower back releases. If you need to hug the knees in, that might suit you. Okay, we've got a few minutes before I would say it's time for Shavasana. So I want to give you a choice. Right? How do you want to close your practice? What do you need? Suggestions might be a twist, right? Or an inversion. It might just be the legs up in the air. It might be shoulder stand or headstand. And anything else, a seated forward fold is always nice. A hip opener like pigeon might be a great way to close your practice. Whatever it is, keep using your breath. It's still behind you a little bit, Deb. Yeah, that scary spot that soon feels like home. Nice. Keep breathing. If you've twisted one way, get complete. When you're ready, go the other. In the inversions, you stay. Stay as long as you're comfortable, as long as you can breathe without strain. From the inversions to their counter poses. And if you feel complete, you make your way to Shavasana. If 60 minutes is just not enough for you, you're welcome to keep going, right? If you want to keep going, I'd suggest some poses where you stay. Or even some pranayama, if you like. Otherwise, I'm going to talk us into Shavasana on our backs with the support we need, bolsters or blankets, cushions, feet wide, arms wide, hips and shoulders heavy. Let that heaviness, that release go right down the limbs. Palms soften, the fingers curl on their own, the ankles release, feet fall out. Let gravity take the spine, the head, sink a little deeper. Release the jaw and the throat. And then even the breath. Release any control of the breath. And relax. Completely relax. Completely relax. stay longer, keep melting. Imagine you're close to that place. We called it home. It's always there. It's reliable. Take one last look around, maybe. See yourself in it. And when you come back, maybe stay grounded there. Operate from that place. Watch as the body responds. Little movements become bigger. Observe as you stretch and squeeze and then roll to a side. And in that way, find yourself back up in a seat. Simply because that's the next logical step on your path. It's what's to be done. And as it unfolds, we just keep rolling with it. And again, I mean it when I say stay longer. If you've joined me in a seat, a few moments here to absorb, integrate, reflect, and ultimately to appreciate the effects of your effort. Maybe the hands come back together, the thumbs the center of the chest. I close every class these days with gratitude, and it's not a habit, it's not because it's what yoga teachers do, it's because I truly am grateful for access to these teachings, these practices, for a wonderful community to explore them with, the lessons I learned from you all. So until next time, thank you. Truly is a pleasure, even with Zoom not behaving. If you need me, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.